Hello, this is Mad Cat, the angry egalitarian that discusses this and that. Um, Today is just an update show, just to give you an idea about what's going on. Um, so, as you can see, I have a camera now. This is a laptop camera, and thanks to the donations that I received from my homeless fund, I was able to get not exactly a new computer. It's actually a refurbished computer, but it's still pretty nice. You know, I paid attention to the Christmas sales and found a really good deal. And part of that homeless fund was someone donating their home to me. Not like they gave me their home, but actually gave me a place to live. And that's where I am right now. I'm living in Pennsylvania. I actually took a bus trip over here, mostly because I didn't know how I would be able to handle an airplane trip, um, given my disability and all of that, but also for the fact that I had to transport a lot of things, including basically my entire desktop computer, which is old as fuck because it's still running Windows XP, but it still has its uses. But I managed to get that here one piece, which I'm still amazed that I did, and rebuilt it into a new case, and voila, I'm here. So, what's going on? Well, of course, we had the big snowstorm this past weekend, which I'm told was a really massive one, and I've actually taken to shoveling snow, which is a little bit fun right now. And I'm sure there are those out there. It's like, yeah, you haven't lived in snow long enough for you to hate it yet. And yeah, I'm an Arizona boy who suddenly sees snow for the first time. Okay, not the first time, but it's the first time I've ever really had to deal with it. And yeah, and I also kind of look at it as I really need to get outside and I need exercise. So I'm happy to get that. The place I'm living at, oh my God, it's so much more positive of an experience. And don't get me wrong, I do love my mother, but she didn't really try to understand what it is that I'm going through. And my host, my roommate, he at least listens to what I'm saying. I don't know if he truly understands, but he's certainly been through some of his own difficulties. He's almost been close to being disabled, so he understands to a degree. And this is all about me trying to build something. He's given me an opportunity to build something of my life, because honestly, what I do for 2016 has to basically last me for the rest of my life. This 1 year is it. I have 12 months, maybe 18 months, but I have a short amount of time, so every day counts as far as getting money so I can live off of, and maybe paying for some of the medical costs that I have. So I have to thank my roommate for this, who at this time wishes to remain anonymous. I mean, I know who he is, but he doesn't want me to disclose who he is to the public. So I honor his wishes on that. But he's very supportive. He's very positive of a person, which I'm not used to. I'm just like, I always I feel a little bit bad around him because he's like so positive and he's so happy and he smiles all the time. And I feel like sometimes I'm just like, I'm doing something wrong because I can't give that back to him because I'm so used to just being so sarcastic and so depressed. But that's on me. That's on me feeling that way. He doesn't make me feel that way. It's only been a few days, but it's already great. I mean, he actually took me out to have Indian food for the first time, which It's not bad. He tells me some of the starter plates I had, they're the safe bet, I guess, when it comes to Indian food. I had like butter sauce or something. And he's like, well, next time we'll try you to do something a little bit more risky that has a lot more flavor in it. So, and then, I cooked for him the other day and he really liked my meal. So there's a real opportunity here. And I'm just so excited by what this means for me, because unlike living with my mother, who had this expectation that I could live as a normal person, my roommate understands that there are a lot of challenges for me. And while I'm more than willing to help out where I can, like shoveling the snow, that's still a difficult task for me to do. Now, I'm doing this video right now because unfortunately it's really bright in my room and it makes it very difficult for me to do anything on my computer. So I figured I'd just use this time right now and do a video. But he has some curtains that he wants to put up that'll help block out the sun for me. So hopefully in some time, oh wow, that's getting a lot clearer of an image. Hopefully in a couple of weeks or so, I'll be able to be more productive during this time period. So what's my basic plans for 2016? Well, basically, as far as my writing career goes, I'm not going to start anything up, and basically until until March. Now, in saying that, it's like, why not start now? Why not, get the ball rolling now? And when I say that I'm not going to start things until March, what I mean is I'm not going to start doing any writing until March, writing the various books that I need to this year. What I'm going to be doing for the month of February is getting things ready for that day. Because, I still got my blog that I need to do. I need to write up several articles on that so I can try to stay ahead of the curve. I've got to redesign my site so it's more friendly to mobile apps. I actually don't know if it's friendly to applications or not, but I'm going to start testing that around and see what I can figure out. I've also got to design concretedesk.com. Hopefully with that, I'll be able to get my publishing site up. I'm also going to be working on some online courses. I'm going to actually teach some of the knowledge that I have, writing and all of the various things associated with that online, and hopefully that could generate some money for me. I also got all of my writing help books that I want to do this year. So I'm going to be very busy. For right now, I'm not going to do any of my usual videos, at least for a couple of weeks. I'm hoping maybe the second week in February, I can come back and start doing that. As you can understand, that's actually a lower priority for me to do compared to everything else that I do. But I really enjoy those videos, and I do kind of see them as being crucial. Even though I say lower priority, I still think that they're important for me to do, because I love connecting with all of you. I love getting comments on, my channel and reading through them and interacting with all of you. So you can't keep me away. It's just that for right now, I want to make sure that I get everything done that I need to. Right now, I'm fighting the sunlight with my glasses. Damn reflection. So there really isn't that much for me to talk about as of this time. I've just got, a lot of things to do, short amount of time to do them, but I'm still going to make sure that I try to have some fun. I'm going to help teach people how to be better writers out there, and that's something I always love to do. Got my world building series that I want to continue, my literary terms, new blog for Concrete Desk where it focuses a little bit more on writing education. my writing help books, which I think I've, found a few niches that no one else has, and I'm going to really try to, be the first one to really do them. Online courses. I've got like 1,001 ideas of everything I want to do this year. And to me, every day counts. Every day is a new opportunity to get something done. Probably the first thing I'm going to really start doing, probably tomorrow, because I'm kind of taking an off day today. I'm getting minor work done. Is I need to find people to review my book, give an honest review of my book so I can get some star ratings up. Get some star ratings and then hopefully get some sales with that. However, as much as I want sales for my book and make money that way, I don't expect it to actually happen for me. As far as my Dagar Legacy series, I suspect that I probably won't see too many sales with that until I'm on like the third or fourth book. And I'm just being realistic. I'm not coming down on myself and saying that I'm a bad writer. Quite the contrary. I think I'm a fantastic writer. It's just that, it's like J.K. Rowling really wasn't known for the Harry Potter series until her third book. That's when she hit like worldwide fame. So I'm being realistic and I'm saying maybe by my third or fourth book, when the story really starts to move forward, when we really start following these characters on their adventures, that's when people are really going to latch on. But they'll see like, oh, there's this whole other series. There's these other like 10 or 15 books, because there will be a lot of small minor books surrounded the major stories. So, certainly I hope to make money on that, but I kind of suspect that this year I won't. But Yo Boxies, the Ante Mictau. It's YOBYAX. Yes, I do not know how to say that. Although I commend you on having a nice Scrabble name, because that'll certainly get you a lot of points. How are you doing? So anyways, I guess that does it for me. I just want everyone to know that I'm alive and well. I've got a roof over my head. I'm not facing homelessness anymore, at least for the next 18 months. But I don't think that'll really be a problem anymore. Because living with my mother, I mean, I love her to death. Don't get me wrong, she's my mother, but I think my condition had really pushed her to a breaking point, and I can't blame her. I really can't. But I did need to get out of there. For everyone's sake, I needed to get out of there, because I feel like if I stayed longer, there would come to a point where she would throw me out, and having nowhere else to go, it wasn't good for anyone. So I found a third option. But, I really don't blame her for all of that. And I guess it's because she is my mother and I can't really be angry with her. I mean, I'm sure anyone else I could be. By the way, it's pronounced Yobi Axes. Still a cool name. So anyways, thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Not a whole lot of content, so hit the subscribe button down below, and I will be delivering more content next month. Hopefully, I'm only like 2 weeks away from starting my videos again. I really love doing them, and I love the feedback that I get. So yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. Thank you everyone for watching. This is Mad Cat signing off.